Today's video contains a paid partnership with Monica Vinader, a jewelry brand who designs beautiful jewelry made in ethically sourced and recycled materials. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you 8 ways to look more stylish and more chic this autumn season. Just some really simple styling tools to help you create nice outfit combinations and just add that final touch to your outfits. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So something you can try this season, especially if you are drawn to minimal outfits and these like very basic outfits, is to try adding a lipstick. It adds a bit of elegance to any outfit you're wearing, even if it is the more simple kind. Another great thing about wearing lipstick is, of course, that it makes you look a bit more alive, a bit more fresh, and it will make any color that you wear up here right underneath your chin look a bit better. So even if you go for something like a lip stain, like a tinted lip balm, for example, or a full-on lipstick, maybe in a color that's super natural, it's kind of like your lips but better, it really has such a huge impact. It can make you look a lot more fresh, a lot more alive, and again, it just adds a bit of elegance to any outfit that you are wearing. Tip number 2 is to avoid wearing too many colors in the same outfit. Now, I've slowly started incorporating more color into my own wardrobe, and I definitely enjoy wearing color more these days. So don't get me wrong, it's not about not wearing color at all, but it's about creating coherence within your outfit. So make sure that there's somewhat of a coherence. I personally love the 3-color rule as a way to guide me. So you simply limit the amount of colors that you're wearing in your outfits to a total of 3. And then I find it really helpful to repeat at least one of the colors throughout the outfit as well. Just again to build onto that cohesive kind of outfit, and it will just streamline your outfits a lot more than if you have a lot of different colors in the same look. Tip number 3 is to add some jewelry. So even on the days where you're working at home, I find it to be such a nice way to make my outfits feel instantly more polished. They look a lot more interesting. So like I mentioned, today's video is sponsored by Monica Vinader, a British jewelry brand that I've had on my radar for quite a few years now. So I'm super honored to be working with them and to be able to share some of my favorite pieces from them with you guys. All their jewelry are handcrafted with 100% recycled 18 karat gold or sterling silver and feature ethically sourced pearls, gemstones, and diamonds. Their packaging is FSC certified, meaning it comes from sustainable foresting, and they do their best to remove single-use plastics wherever possible too. So naturally, I appreciate Monica Vinader as a brand because their business model is so thoughtful and it speaks directly to my slow fashion heart. Not only because of their sustainability practices, but also because their pieces are just so beautifully designed. Every piece can be mixed and matched as you wish, meaning you can create a look that is unique and personal to you. I love pairing the daintier pieces with the chunky ones, especially if I'm wearing a quite simple outfit. It adds character and interest to any look I'm wearing, both for day and nighttime. I also love that you can attach pendants like the Baroque pearl pendant to multiple pieces, like a pair of simple hoops to take them from day to night, or to a necklace to change up the vibe of the look and add a slightly more romantic and classic vibe. Something you could try when you're playing around with different jewelry combos is to try different styling techniques. So especially contrast dressing is something that you can think about when you're wearing jewelry as well. So as I just mentioned, even if you're wearing like a gray jogging suit on a day at home, I feel like that outfit could instantly be appropriate for going out and leaving the house. Actually make quite a cool outfit from that if you add a blazer, for example, add a pair of really cool boots, and then add a handful of jewelry to give the really casual pieces that you're wearing some contrast. Tip number 4 is to keep your clothes in good shape. It's a great way to elongate the life of the clothing you have in your wardrobe, no matter if you have a higher or lower budget. It also just makes your outfits feel so much more stylish, so much more streamlined. So really make sure to check your clothes to see if you have like a lot of bubbles on your knitwear that could do with being removed, or if you have any like loose threads hanging out of a button. Could also be something like really dirty shoes. Just make sure to maintain your clothes. So it's not about having completely new clothes all the time or making your clothes look like it's fresh from the box. I think it adds character, and it's really charming when you can see that these are pieces that are loved and worn. But there's a difference between being worn out and then simply being worn. So definitely keep your clothes in great shape to not only elongate the life again, but also to appear more streamlined and more polished in your looks. Tip number 5. Autumn layering. This is the perfect season to be more playful, be a bit more creative with your layering techniques. And you can really create some super stylish and super interesting looks with different layers. So definitely take advantage of the mild temperatures that we have this time of year and play around with your style a bit. So even though a wool jumper and something like a thin puffer coat are great like layering pieces to stay warm underneath your wool coat, for example, why not try a bit more of an unusual piece like a denim jacket to create like an extra layer between you and the coat that you're wearing, just an extra layer of warmth. So not only does it add warmth, it also adds that extra element of texture and interest to your outfits. If you're wearing a thick jumper with a shirt underneath as well, I think it looks quite cool also if you let the cuffs of the shirt peek through underneath the coat, if you just like flip up the collar on the shirt as well. So just these like unexpected little touches are really important to think about as well when you're practicing the art of layering, I think. I also recently tried this new combo where I layered a jumper over a basic t-shirt dress and then wore a blazer on top of that, paired it with a pair of black tights and then my knee boots, and I felt amazing in that combo. And that was a different way of layering for me, but definitely a formula that I will be practicing a bit more this season. Tip number 6 has everything to do with quality, specifically when we're talking shoes. I read this quote somewhere saying that the right shoes or good quality shoes are like makeup for your feet, and I think this is so accurate. You can wear the most amazing stylish outfit, but if your shoes are just completely worn out or if they don't really feel right with the outfit, it can just sort of ruin the entire vibe. So I think this quote is really, really precise. It's very accurate. So again, it's not about having shoes that look fresh from the box. I tend to go really far before I buy a pair of new shoes myself, and my shoes will often look quite beaten, but keep them clean, keep them well polished, and yeah, just make sure that they look clean and neat and as polished as possible, and that will definitely have a huge impact on your overall appearance. So tip number 7 is a styling trick that has been quite trendy both last year but definitely also this season, and that is to tuck your pants into whatever boot that you're wearing. So this year, why not try to adopt some of the fashion trends that we see right now without actually buying new pieces? Most of us have ankle boots in our wardrobes, most of us have jeans and pants in our wardrobes, and it's just a matter of how you wear those two items together. So instead of pairing the boots with a cropped jean or wearing them outside of the boots, why not try tucking the jeans into the boot and see how that feels? I kind of like this gone riding chic kind of look, and I definitely get that vibe from this way of wearing when you tuck your pants into the boots, especially if I'm wearing like a pair of tailored trousers and then my knee boots. It just gives that sort of like balloon effect around the knee, and I know it's definitely not for everyone's taste. Sometimes it's quite fun to incorporate these like trendy ways of styling your outfits right now, and especially because in many cases it wouldn't require that you buy anything new for your wardrobe. It's just a different way of styling certain basic pieces that you might already have. The final tip, tip number 8, is all about contrasts, and this is something I will never make a styling guide without mentioning. Whenever I have wardrobe reviews with clients and whenever I make various styling guides, I pretty much always mention this styling tool, and it is simply because it's one of the most powerful styling tools out there. Most people have 2 to 3 different style personalities within their wardrobe. So for example, for me, I have casual, I have classic, and I have edgy elements within my wardrobe, and that means I have those 3 contrasts that I can kind of pair with each other. I can make some really unexpected combinations. I just mentioned before the denim jacket with the slightly more tailored items. I love that. Love pairing edgier items with the more tailored items as well, and just generally mixing and matching the different style personalities that you have within your wardrobe is such a powerful way of creating interesting, stylish outfits, but also to be more creative, to open up more versatility within your wardrobe and really be able to create many different outfit combinations. So definitely remember contrast dressing, remember to add that unusual twist to your outfits. That will not only make them look more personal and more unique to you, but it will also be a way to appear a bit more stylish. So that is it for today's video, guys. 8 simple ways to look slightly more stylish this autumn season. I really hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoyed the styling tips. A huge thank you to Monica Vinader for sponsoring today's video. It was an absolute honor and absolute pleasure. I love these pieces and I know I'm gonna love wearing them for a really long time. With that, thank you all so much for watching again. I really appreciate it. Take care and I will see you all very soon with another video. Bye guys.